Within the last 10 years, crowdfunding has become one of the most popular ways for filmmakers, both first-time and experienced, to raise money for their films. And this makes sense, right? There's no better way for complete strangers to give you money to make your film. In this video, I'm going to explain the fundamentals of crowdfunding and share with you some of the secrets filmmakers use to run a successful campaign that reaches and exceeds their fundraising goals. All right, let's get started. Hello, I'm Jeremiah and I've been making films for over 30 years. I produced and directed more than 10 feature films and dozens of smaller projects. I'm also the co-founder and president of the San Francisco Film School, which has taught thousands of students the art and craft of filmmaking. Now, there are three main crowdfunding platforms that filmmakers use: Kickstarter, IndieGoGo, and Seed and Spark. And though each platform has its pluses and minuses, they all operate in about the same way. So let's dive into the details of each individual platform. Kickstarter is the OG of crowdfunding, and they can be used for any type of creative project. Now, projects on Kickstarter have clear goals and set a specific funding goal. For filmmakers, this means that you can raise money for your entire movie or for a specific stage of your project, like development or production or post-production. And you can actually raise money multiple times from Kickstarter and for any of these platforms. So you could do one campaign to get your film started, one campaign to shoot it, and then maybe another campaign to finish your film. One of the most important things to know about Kickstarter is that it's an all or nothing fundraising platform. So either you reach your fundraising goal and get all the money, or you don't, and you don't get anything. This means that it's really important to set a realistic funding goal. And it also puts extra pressure on you as the filmmaker to make sure that you hit that fundraising goal.
Show me the money.
So if you are using Kickstarter, it is important to really think about how much money realistically you need for that stage of your production or for your entire movie, and set a goal that you feel like you've got a really good chance of meeting. As a crowdfunding platform, Kickstarter collects 5% of the money you raise as a fee. Now, IndieGoGo is the next big platform that filmmakers use, though lately they've more veered into campaigns for tech products and entrepreneurs. Now, that said, having an entrepreneur's mindset can actually be really helpful as a filmmaker. In fact, I did a whole video on this, and there's a link to it up above. Now, the main difference between IndieGoGo and Kickstarter is that IndieGoGo gives you the option to have either a fixed, an all or nothing campaign, or a flexible one, which means that you can keep whatever money you raise regardless of whether you reach your funding goal or not. Woohoo! And IndieGoGo also charges a 5% fee on all the money that you raise. Seed and Spark is the newest kid on the block here, and the only platform specifically designed for filmmakers. They're focused on supporting films that will have an impact on the world, and at least according to their website, they have the highest success rate of any of the crowdfunding platforms. Like Kickstarter, they use a fixed all or nothing funding model. But the difference is that they allow you to keep your money as long as you hit 80% of your funding goal. They also charge a 5% fee on all the money that you raise. All of these platforms offer a ton of support and guidance for creators. And my suggestion to you would be to explore each platform website and see which one fits you and your project the best. Now, if you like this video so far and you'd like to support my channel, then please take a moment and hit the subscribe button. And write in the comments, "I subscribed." This is a new channel and your support really helps. Once you've picked a platform, you're going to create a campaign. Now, to do this, you'll need to figure out two main things: your video and your giveaways. Now, your campaign video is fairly straightforward. It's usually a 2 to 3 minute video explaining why you're doing your project, who you are, why it's important, and why somebody might want to support you in your project. One thing that is super important to remember is to make sure that the quality of your campaign video is the best that it can be. You're a filmmaker and you're raising money for a film. So somebody watching your campaign video is going to be judging the quality of the film that you'll be making based upon the quality of that campaign video.
Hello, my name is Aislinn Boyle and I'm the soon-to-be director of the short film Transient.
That brings us to the giveaways. On Kickstarter, they're called rewards. On IndieGoGo, they're called perks. And on Seed and Spark, they're called incentives. But whatever you call them, these giveaways are one of the most important aspects of your crowdfunding campaign. Now, if you haven't been on a crowdfunding platform before, these giveaways are what donors get when they give money to the film project. For instance, a $10 donation may get you a digital copy of the film once it's finished. And a $100 donation may get you the digital copy plus a film poster plus a thank you in the film credits. And a $5,000 donation may get you an executive producer credit and maybe 4 tickets to the premiere of the film. You get to choose the giveaways for your film. And my suggestion is that you make them in alignment with your project. You want a synergy with the things you are giving to your donors and the subject of your film. And one thing to remember is to budget in the cost of the giveaways into the amount of money you plan to raise. The thing about giveaways is that they do cost money, right? You could raise $50, but the giveaway costs you $10 to create and send out to the donor. So you're only left with $40 to put towards your film project.
$40!
One of the best ways to fight this fact is to find giveaways that don't cost you anything out of pocket. Now, digital giveaways are one of these. That could be copies of your film, an online premiere, credits, or a thank you in the movie. But another way is to get people or organizations to donate your giveaways. Now, a friend of mine did this to great effect. For his crowdfunding campaign, he raised more than $50,000 for a documentary feature film about a small organic farm. One of his giveaways was a subscription box to a local CSA, that's Community Supported Agriculture. So when someone donated $100 to his film, they got in return a box of fruits and veggies. And my friend got a number of local CSAs to donate these boxes to support the film. So he was able to keep that entire $100 donation and put it towards his film project. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in knowing other proven techniques for raising money for your film, then be sure to download my free ebook, The Feature Film Fundraising Starter Kit. There's a link to it down below. Cheers, and I'll see you next week.